Goodness. Something like that. Beautiful. Double A's. Double A's. Come on, get in there, alright? Come on. Well, you're lighting up, but our receiver's not getting anything. Yep, that's going. No, I guess it's just maybe. Looking at the chips. All right. Oh no! Wait, everything is not on. Continue. Pay attention to stuff. Hello, sorry, my chat wasn't working. I didn't even realize it. I got the Freedom Stick here, but it's just not working with the receiver. Yes, it's me. Yes, that's the number. Sorry, I need to log into my Restream and get all the stuff. Let me go ahead and just go to just talking here. There we go. Continue. I hate when it does this crap. And it doesn't do it. It doesn't ask me to log back in until after I've started the stream. And I was already knee deep in figuring out what the world's going on. Alright, there we go. Now my chat's up. I should hear robot voices. Well, that thing, I guess I'm going to figure out the frequency it uses. I don't know if I can make the receiver I have work with the controller I got.
Love bug. Ever craft your pets?
You know, only a couple times, you know. Hey, everyone's had diarrhea that couldn't make it. They thought it was just a fart and they were wrong. You know you've done it too. Alright, the repair bench is dark. Hold on. Maybe turn on some lights. My dinosaur battery holder. There we go. Alright.
Love bug. That's kinda hot, not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's work on more of the controllers. I've got a few more to work on. Need to find out which ones have the right chips. We got 2 of them ready. I just don't have the one controller I grabbed didn't have the right chip in it, so I need to maybe get some stickers or something to mark them so I know if they are a. Oh, you're a POS. That one's just going to go back over there in the box of crap. Come on, camera. Do your thing. This one I know has the wrong chips in it. I need some stickers. Here we go.
Love bug. Let's build a nuclear accelerator. Let's be Iron Man in this bitch.
Alright, let's see here. We're just going to throw some of these stickers on here. So we know that this has the chip that I can't use. I can't remember if this one is here. Have I checked this one or not? Oh, you know what? It might help if I turn on some lights. Like, why is it so dark? Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I don't have any lights on. We'll play in the dark.
Edikirk 90. Do you always wash the shells? Cause I always do that before I let my older sisters use them whenever I get retro controllers from whoever.
I do. I'll wipe them down and watch them as I take them apart. Oh, that's screw is slightly stripped. Yeah, I'll wipe them down and I'll shine them up and make them look nice. Like this is one that I finished. This is one that's got the new controller in it. And you see I've cleaned up the shell as much as I could, made it look nice. It's got all nice clicky buttons in there now. Me likey breadsticks. Yeah, this one needs some cleaning if it's the right one. Right now I'm just going through and trying to find the ones that have the single chip in there so I can utilize it. Hey, we got a single chip. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get him cleaned up. And then we will move along, sir. Go ahead and put a paper towel down here. Those boogers off the side. Every single one of them's got this nasty finger licking good chicken grease. It's finger grease from years of being played with. Gets right in that groove. See, this is not stuck on there as bad as I thought. I guess I didn't need to grab that brush, and that's alright. Get this guy cleaned up. Put all that crap inside of the buttonholes. Like it's already looking better. Still got some little scrapes on it from just being used a lot. But It's looking better so far on the outside. Where is my pick? Here he is. We'll get scrape out some of the junk on the inside here. Oh crap! My camera's frozen. Sorry. Look, I thought you guys were watching, but apparently I touched the camera. And because I touched the camera, it stopped recording. I need to really pay attention to my screen more often. There we go. Now you can see me actually cleaning it. And now the camera's being all weird. Why does all my cameras hate me? The end. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so cleaning this up. Sorry, I thought that was playing. I get into the groove and start talking and then realize nothing's happening on the screen. And now it's doing that weird flickering thing. Hold on. Let me deactivate it again. Boop. I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. Alright. Activate. You stupid camera. Hold on. Now it's not even seeing it. See, that's why I can't have nice things. Hold on. All right. Come on, you POS camera. It's showing it. I can see it on the list now. I'll go to this camera real fast. And then we'll go back over to here. See if it will. There we go. Okay. No, stop messing up here, camera. There we go. All right. Take 7. Can you hear me?
Retro Canadian gamer. Hey, bud, future man.
Hey, man, how is it going? Look at these sexy controllers I made. Nice tactile switches. Right now I'm just cleaning up the shell. Well, actually, right now I'm just fighting my camera to work because it doesn't want to work. It also might be that I've got 3 different cameras hooked up in different spots. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I blame society. So how's it going up there in the Great White North? Or is it just raining? Okay. Alright, there you go. Now I got these
Retro Canadian gamer. Doing good. Nice and sunny this morning.
Ooh, lucky you. Now I guess it's not too sunny. It's pretty sunny out here too. It's just cold still. Alright, I think that's got most of it. Now I gotta get these inside to start and select. My camera's not doing anything weird anymore, is it? Alright. Me being the professional streamer I am, nothing was working this morning. You know, top quality, high production. Have to talk to my producer. That's me. And the camera guys. That's me. Spray a little bit more in there. We gotta make it look nice before we put it back together with a new board in here.
Retro Canadian Gamer. Is this one of your original controllers you had as a kid or a controller you picked up later?
This one is one I picked up later. My original ones when I was a kid, or actually I still haven't even taken them out of the box. They're still in the box with the Super Nintendo. A lot of this are ones that I bought or got broken just to fix. So that's where a lot of these came from. And some of them were just, just dirty. And now I'm upgrading them all to tactile switches that I got a few people that's gonna buy some from me too, because I need to make up some of the money I spent on them. Let's see here. Get a little bit of alcohol. Come on. Oh, my alcohol bottle not. There we go. Not sucking up the alcohol. There we go. So I'm just using a little magic eraser to see if I can get some of the light scratches and embedded dirt off the side. Here we go. And just because I can, where is... I keep losing things. There it is. I got it. Where's my micro cloth? Still has a little bit of dirt on it, doesn't it? Let's see what this looks like with some of the UV protective spray on it. Put that on the microfiber cloth first. And shine the controller up a bit. Oh man, that thing's all glossy and shiny now. There's the top. Okay. We'll put them off to the side now. We'll get the bottom clean, and then we'll get buttons clean. Then we'll move the stuff off from the controller board we need for the new controller, and we should be good. Look how nasty that is. Ew. Alright, move that over because I don't want to get it dirty with crap. I've got so many numbers. We got a 409 and a 303. On the NES. Super NES. SNES. Okay. Mostly got all that crap out of there. It's hard sometimes to get the letters cleaned out. Yeah, I do need to go open up my consoles, my box Super Nintendos, and we'll get those controllers out and test those and clean those up too. I keep forgetting about those. I think I got what, 4 boxed Super Nintendos over there? Alright, we'll just flood the hole. Maybe that'll work. Alright, we'll get this nasty stuff on the side here. So disgusting. Wash your hands before you use the controllers. No, here. Use these rubber gloves.
Onai Densetsu. Good morning, people.
Good morning. I need to, you need to PM me so I can remember to get some of those chips from you. I'm running into more controllers that
Densetsu.
has the double
You
chips.
gamer grime.
Yeah, delicious. Alright. He's looking better. He's getting better all the time. Alright, let's get the brush
Onai
out.
Densetsu. I ran across the SNES chips yesterday.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've got a... I have more of a double chips than I thought, so I at least ran across 2 or 3 of them. So I'm going to have to get those chips from you so I can build these controllers. Alright. It's looking good now. And we'll wipe out insides. Look at that, man. Factory new. Okay, not at all. Still got scratches all over it, but doesn't have nasty stuff all over it anymore. Now I've got the Beatles song stuck in my head. Sing me a song and a time and a two. If I with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I'm gonna try a little help from my friends. Would it be anybody? I want somebody to love. My daughter's home sick today from church, so I may need to go upstairs and help her. So just a heads up on that. Alright. Our button.
Onai Densetsu. I have had Pac-Man fever stuck in my head all week.
It happens more than it should. Alright. Got the R done. Ah! No! No! I'm hitting everything. Yeah, I got nasty dirt from the floor. Okay, there we go. Got enough dirt on this thing. I don't need more. Thanks for asking. Alright. I think that looks better. Get some of this UV protection stuff on here now. Make it shine a little bit, and we'll put it off to the side. I don't know if we can do much with these screws, but I'll try. It's not too bad. Yeah, that's not bad. So I'm going to use this toothbrush to clean the rubbers. This one has a little bit of a nick on the button. Let's see here. How's this one look? Yeah, it's better. Alright. Clean this one off instead. Alright, so he is mostly clean. I don't know if these are going to shine up with this stuff, but I'll go ahead and rub some off on it.
Oh, and I Densetsu. Do you have a Discord, Doug?
I do. Let me share that in chat. I did make a Discord. Well, actually, I share it with my brother. Okay, I haven't installed Discord on my computer yet. That's fine. Give me a second. I'll get in chat here and get my Discord up. So it's under Game Addicts, which was my when I had a game store. It was that was the name of it, and so I figured I'd just go ahead and keep that. My brother decided to name it that. I shared the Discord with his friends. Let's see. Edit invite link. I'm going to say never. There we go. Copy link. And I need to put this on my Twitch channel information. But I'll throw it in chat real fast.
Dougly007.
There we go. Okay, now you got it. There we go. Alright. Now we got the Discord up. Excellent. Right. Don't get nasty tissue on that. Right. Get that cleaned. Oh, these buttons. They get so nasty. Everything just gets nasty on these things, don't they? You can't get them clean. I mean, look at that screw. He's nasty.
Oni Densetsu. We're in.
Yay! Mission accomplished. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, yep. Okay. Whoop. There's screws. There we go. Trying to find everything. Just take it apart and plop it on the table. Good enough, right? Yeah, that's good. Should have one more. Or is there five? Maybe there is only five. Yeah, there's only five. Okay, good. That's all the screws. Alright, let's get this nasty directional pad cleaned. This thing needed a lot more cleaning than I thought it would. Jeez. It's alright. Fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. How are you? We got some trouble down here. Alright, I think that's pretty clean. There's still a little bit of junk off to this side here. And clean the base that no one's ever going to see. Gotta make sure it's clean on the inside and out. My camera keeps sagging down.
I had one from Puerto Rico once and it was covered in some green shiz.
Ew. Eh? Eh? Okay. Good enough. That's better. I think now you can see the entire workplace. And see that I've got a mess everywhere. It's not just in front of me. Okay. The nastiest thing I've opened up was a Super Nintendo to work on for somebody. And when I opened it up, 6 roaches ran out. I'm like, oh, come on. And I put it inside of a garbage bag and just sealed it up with a bunch of spray for a while, some Raid on the bag, and then put the Super Nintendo in the bag for a bit and just let it sit there. And it eventually got all the roaches killed. Then I just had to take out all the bugs. Yeah, super fun. Okay. Roaches seem to be when you repair stuff from other people, they can just drop it off and say, "Here, can you fix this? It ain't working." And not like collectors. You get a lot of bugs inside of consoles. I'm like, how are people living in that situation where Not only is there bugs inside your
Oh, and I
consoles,
did
you know it's
Setsu.
everywhere else.
I haven't had any live roaches yet. That's nightmare fuel right there, but I have had roach motels before.
Yeah. I used to work for the cable company and going into people's houses, and somebody was like complaining that their cable box wasn't working. I knew it was going to be a nasty house whenever they had cardboard boxes covering up every window. So I'm like, oh well, let me go ahead and put my booties on. And I walked in the house and they had one of those rear projection televisions, with a plastic sheet between the metal and then projected on there, huge one, with roaches crawling behind the thing. And when I picked up the cable box, they just scattered. And they're like swimming in the dog's water down the bottom. Like, oh my god, this is disgusting. So I'm like, let me go ahead and change out this cable box. Grabbed the cable box, put it in some plastic bags, threw it on the ground, kicked it a few times, and
Dom Wars.
Yeah, turned that in and said, yeah, there's the sticker for what the number is on that box. You don't want to open it up. Covered in roaches. So yeah, that was super fun and disgusting. And I don't miss going into people's houses. People's nasty. There was one lady that she refused to. She didn't want to lose any of her shows, so
And I Densetsu. Some people are nasty.
she didn't want to lose any of her shows on her DVR cable box. So instead of like just getting watching her shows and going on, she would rent another cable box every time her cable box filled up, and then she would just have them stacked up. She had 3 of them, and I'm like, one television with 3 DVRs hooked up. And I'm like, this, you're spending $30 a month per cable box. If you want to keep the shows that much, it'd be cheaper to buy them on DVD. All the stories. I don't know. Some people's weird. You be you, that's all. As long as you ain't hurting no one, Skeeter. Nah, Skeeter, they ain't hurting no one. Alright. What do we got left? We got the rubber membranes, and we have 2 more buttons, and then we can start. I'll go ahead and heat up my soldering iron. And by the time I'm done here, that'll be heated up. Oh, come on. Go. A little bit of my spray on this guy. My fingers are all going to be crinkly and pruny from 409 all over them. But man, are they going to be clean. Not a germ anywhere. Alright, that's the last button. These guys probably just need a quick wipe down. Yeah, these are good. Oh, we have to turn on my desoldering iron. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Since I'm not using the bottom, like I don't care if these make good connection because those are no longer going to make connection. They're just going to push a button. It doesn't matter if they are perfectly clean.
Oh, and I Densetsu. I got in a lot of regular Famicom before and there was a huge spider inside one unit. It was all dead.
Ew. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. There we go. Don't need to clean those guys up.
Oh, and I Densetsu. Huge white spider from Japan.
Make sure there's no eggs in that. Yeah, that would be awful. This controller has a little wire has a little nick on it. Just kind of put, I guess, not going through any wires. No, it's not going through any wires. Huh. Maybe I have some shrink wrap. I don't have any thick enough shrink wrap. Guess it's electrical tape for you. Maybe. That was electrical tape. Where would I be hiding? There you are. I know I had scissors in down here. Why can't I lose things I don't need? Wait. I probably have lost things I don't need. I just don't know I lost them. Like it would be nice to have a perfect controller cable, but if it's not destroyed, I don't see a reason to throw it out because it doesn't work. And I think most people that are collecting these, even though they want them as nice as possible, understand that they can't be perfect. Alright, I'm just gonna spray some 409 on the middle of the paper towel and I'm just gonna run my cable through it. We'll clean it off as much as possible. And rip the paper towel.
Oh, and I Densetsu. Just blow on it.
Yeah. Ew, this needs cleaning too. Alright. I was done with cleaning stuff. Blowing on it usually fixes everything. It looks better. Alright. Move him out of the way for now. We got that done and that done. Now it's time to start taking him apart. Oh, well, so the heat gun. And my tweezers. There you are. Okay. You could probably just take these off by heating up the wire and pulling them out. There we go. Oh, they stink. Old solder. Delicious. Smells like happy. Alright. Hot enough to melt? Yes. Oh God!
Onai Densetsu.
Why do they stink so
ColecoVision
bad?
has some ancient solder smells.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know how to explain it. It just smells so bad. There we go. I don't know. I'm thinking of this. I'll eventually do something with these boards. Maybe we'll make a bunch of Neo Geo controllers. But then I have to buy new shells. I don't know what I'm going to do with the boards. They're here in case I need them, I guess. Alright. I think I need to put some fresh solder on this. It's not wanting to come loose. It's fine. Oh, there you are.
Onai Densetsu. Release the fury.
Right? Come, rise from your grave. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. I was like, I can smell the solder. It's coming loose. Alright. I feel like I need to clean that up. There we go. Didn't need to do that. I wanted to. Alright. You just go in this pile of old ones there. Alright. Now we can put on the new stuff.
You going to use the PCB for anything?
I don't know. Like I was saying, I was thinking it'd be fun to like make a make some Super Nintendo like Neo Geo controllers, but at the same time, I don't know if that's going to work very well. Only because the I don't have shells. Alright, so let's see if I can get this stuff on just these pads and not touch my buttons.
Oh, and I Densetsu. Man, where is everyone today?
I don't know. It might be because I had the time change today for me, so it's earlier than normal for most other people. It's the only thing I can think of. And I forgot to announce it on Discord. That always helps too. I should have thought of that when I was getting the Discord link. One side done. Just got a pin sticking up a little higher. There we go. Alright. I think we are nice and shiny on all the pans. Yep. Over here we shiny on all the pans. Yep. Alright. Wipe off that excess. Alright. Now we just need our buttons on the top and our controller connector or cable connector. There we go. Just gonna have to hold it and get one pin in, and then I can do the rest. I could use Kapton tape, but you know that involves me finding that tape, and then it'll be 20 minutes later. And yeah, there we go. One pin. All right. Just a little dab will do ya. Okay. Now we're looking good.
Hello. Is it possible to replace the directional button on the Super Nintendo with an analog 3D directional Play, Xbox.
I guess it's possible to make it look like an analog stick, but you would have to change it from analog to digital before it gets to the actual chip that controls to the Nintendo. So it'd just be a directional pad. So, I mean, if you change it out of analog to digital first and then send it over, then that should be fine. I keep on getting more paper towel on there when I'm trying to brush paper towel off. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now we will do we'll coat the wire here. Basically get some solder on there, and then I'll just kind of stick the wire through. And then solder that down. Really, if you want to use an analog stick on the Super Nintendo, it's probably going to be easier to just get the Bluetooth adapter for the Super Nintendo that 8-Bit Duo makes, and play it that way. That way, you'll be able to use the analog stick as a directional pad. But to actually physically change the directional pad on the Super Nintendo controller would probably be more headache than it's worth. Alright, this is not working as well as I hoped. We're just going to take that solder back out. You thought you had a new home, but you don't. Sorry. Alright. I'm going to do it like I did the... Okay, so it sits like this. Okay, yeah. Gotta make sure I put them in right. Alright, there we go. That worked out nicely. I'm glad we all had this conversation. Come on, you gotta have some solder still residing on there. Nope. No residue at all. It's fine. Kind of just wrap it this way. There we go. You know, I have other helper hands. I could probably just use those. I just don't think about it until like I'm halfway done with what I'm doing. We'll get them over here for the other one. We'll see if utilizing the tools I own makes it easier. Alright. Move him for a moment. We'll get my helper hand gadgets out here.
Oh, and I Densetsu. Now you're in control.
Don't need the big magnets on here. Oh, I dropped it. My screw holder. All kinds of screws on here. Alright. Go on here. Now that I've lost the other controller, oh, shit. Where's the other directional pad? Or the button? Oh my gosh. I had them both right next to each other. What did I do with them? ADHD is fun. Everybody should try it. I didn't pick it up. I know I didn't pick it up. It's got to be on the table. Right here in this area. Did I knock it into the drawer? I knocked it into the drawer. I must have knocked it into the drawer when I was moving this thing over. See what I told you? It'd take me like half hour to set up something that I could have just done by myself. More awkwardly, but still done by myself. We need a tick. I think it goes in like this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There. Alright, now. See? So much easier. Okay. I'm glad we had this little adventure. Now, move this back out of the way. Put my magnifier back on it. Let's start getting it cleaned up. And put it back together again. Together again. Let's get together again. We'll put down microfiber. It's possible that it'll keep it a little cleaner. I don't know. But it'll give me some area to push the buttons in.
The Caking Dom Wars. I've been here.
Yeah, that's what everybody says when they first come in chat. No, I'm joking.
The Caking Dom Wars. Completed both battle passes.
Ooh, congratulations. How long did that take you? In dog years. It's had to be a while. Look at this. I already got stuff on it. Alright, there we go. Welcome
The Caking Dom Wars. 5 weeks or so.
Wow. That's impressive, my friend.
The Caking Dom Wars. Others started about 2 weeks ago.
There's one of the bars. I put both bars in the same place. I know I did. Did the magnetic bottom grab them or something? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where did the other bar go? There it is. And it wasn't there. Why couldn't I feel it with my... Tweezers. Oh well, whatever. Alright. That's all in there. Let's grab our wire.
The Caking Dom Wars. Drill 2 hit kill, skateboard 1 hit kill.
Oh, look at that. So gorgeous. Ew, there's still nasty stuff inside my inside my holes. Yep. Like I knew what I was saying as I was saying it, and it still made my 12-year-old brain giggle. Tee hee. Alright, there we go. It's so pretty.
The Caking Dom Wars. I'd expect a power drill to have more killing potential than a skateboard.
You would
Caking
think.
Dom Wars. Skateboard up.
Playing what is it? Fighting Vipers. There's a kid in there with a skateboard, and he's actually stronger than some of the people with like swords and other weapons. So maybe that's why people outlawed skateboarding. Oh yeah. Oh, feel that clicky goodness. Alright, let's go over to the console and test it out. Alright, so I got another camera for my console.
Maybe they took inspiration.
Oh, I got the Nintendo one. Whoops. We don't need the Nintendo, we need the Super Nintendo. So I grabbed a cheap $10 camera to see if it's for over here when I'm playing on the games. Don't know if it's going to be any better or not, but we'll try. Hold on. Yeah, it still doesn't like the glare, but it's moving at more than 5 frames a second, so we're already doing better. I don't have the cartridge in there, so we'll just use the... We'll use the games there. Where is... Tools? Maybe here? Nope. Maybe it's under Other. Nope. Oh well, we're just gonna Donkey Kong Complete. These are all games.
Oh, and I Densetsu. How
Alright.
far can you get in Raiden with one life?
And Raiden? I don't know. I've not tried Raiden in so long. Let's see. Was Raiden on the Super Nintendo? I don't remember. Raiden Triad, which I think that is Raiden 1 and 2 together. Probably not far. I used to play Raiden 2 when I was at work, when I worked at Kings Island, we had an arcade machine. Alright. So I don't know if the A is not working or if the A is just not doing things on the buttons. I think A is bombing this. Probably be able to get to this ball, and then I'll die. Nope, I died right there. So, there. That's how far I can get. So the A button doesn't do anything in this either. Alright, let's see here.
And I then said to you did great.
Thanks! Hit the wrong button. Alright. This one uses the A button, I'm pretty sure. There's those awful letters, LJN.
And I then said to LJN kiss of death.
Right?
Taking Dark Horse. Null the king in black.
Who's that? Oh no. I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think when you had Venom and Carnage. I don't know if that was in the story yet. There you go, it's gonna turn again. Take that, Brett. You know what you did, Brett. Billy! Oh, Billy. They tried to change up the names a bit. As for the controller, it's doing fine. I haven't used it. L or R. Brett's back. People aren't the same. Hold on. got the newspaper. Oh, take that. Death of the newspaper. Or death from the newspaper, I guess. Alright. Because, yeah. I think they're like supposed to be possessed by Carnage is controlling them. I don't know. It's a beat 'em up. We don't really know why they do things. I think next level we have like the police. We gotta fight police officers. Is that what it was? We're just gonna get over here, punch, 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 get over here, punch, punch, punch. Maybe we can get some fan-made stories. Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Sonic. How Spider-Man got Sonic pregnant. Fighting accuracy. You beat people up. Alright. Well, that was a thing. The controller seems to be working fine. There we go. Star Fox. Star Fox is the best thing to test controllers on anyway. Expansion on export. Oh, poopy butt. Alright, fine. I'll put in my freaking FX pack.
The Kingdom Wars. I've heard Spider-Man and Elsa, but not Spider-Man and Sonic. Tiki Party. Damn, is this a new overlay?
Yeah, do you like it? My buddy made a bunch of overlays. He goes by Mr. What was it? Mr. something. Why am I forgetting his username? He made a bunch of these. He's got a really cool
Tiki Party
thing that you
looks freaking
download.
awesome. Kudos to them. The Kingdom
They
Wars.
got me a Star Fox.
So us BS games.
There we go. Street Fighter. That's a good way to test it. Is that it? It might be.
Doug's a great friend. He would never forget a name.
I forget people in my family's name. Hold on. Take a second. Alright, let's test our LNR buttons. Ow. He's just gonna die. I was just testing buttons and
Tiki Party.
Zangief's just like,
Dummy LUL.
over and over again. Jesus. He's just like... Hey, wasn't this supposed to be the first guy? Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, the LNR button worked. I just suck at Street Fighter.
Larceny. GFT Jason 9.
I'm not going to remove those spaces. I love those spaces. And those spaces will live forever in my heart. Alright. Boop. Okay, so we got another one down. That's 3 finished out of 10. 7 more to go. Let's open up the next controller and see if we have a chip. Come on.
Tiki Party. At Pathological Larceny, send pics of your circuit board.
Oh yeah. We want to see it stripped down. What is it? Well, I guess I do have these 2 shells. And cheese. Oh, these are the ones that are broken. These might be the broken shells. Alright, yeah, those are broken shells. Those are the controllers. I know I grabbed more controllers. Ah.
And I Densetsu. Doug is the controller master.
Yep. I have controllers. What are you tangled up with? You know, I could use some of these. I wonder if the same chips inside of the ASCII pads. They seem to have everything else that Super Nintendo controller has. You can put a new board inside of an ASCII pad without the turbos. Alright, he's untangled. Finally! So, we got that one over there. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to put this controller back since I can't do anything with it. And start the next controller. Alright. 5 more controllers to take apart. And then we'll bust open the consoles, the box systems here. Oh, no, don't spill stuff. I'm going to put that over there and then forget where I put it, and I'll be looking all over for it. Okay. Let's see what we have here. These all need a little bit of love. Some of these we already taken apart and cleaned when we was doing the first round of fixing. Now we got to take them back apart because I forgot to mark them for me to remember what chip was in what. That's alright. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is awesome. Come on. Get off there. And do we have what we need here? Yes. We have one. Alright, I'll put them back together. Not going to bother putting the screws all the way down since we'll be taking them apart anyway. That's how I know the ones I've already looked at. Alright. What do we have inside Hue? It'd be nice if they had different part numbers for the different chip layouts. Did this thing sneak back down? It did. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. So some of the people that wanted me to make these for them have not sent me their controllers yet. So what I'm doing is I'm just building my own controllers up for them. And then we'll just clean their controllers up and put them in my collection. Whichever works.
Oh, and I Densetsu. I picked up a ZachCon arcade PCB last week for $60.
Oh,
it
that's
totally
pretty
needs
cool.
new caps.
Are you going to, do you have a super gun to play it on your television, or do you have an arcade unit that you put them in? I need to do something with my arcade. I had a one slot Neo Geo
Oh, and I
with
Densetsu.
stereo.
I use AHAS Mini Supergun.
Okay. Yeah, I've got my my Neo Geo, and I had a single slot in it with stereo, but it wasn't working with my my card. I got a Neo SD, and I couldn't get it to play it correctly. So I did some work for a friend, and I got a 2-slot from him, but it doesn't have the stereo connector on it. So I need to make an adapter going from my stereo speakers to the headphone jack. Wow, we're getting really good luck here. It's crazy. I thought I was going to have more of those 2 chips. So far, only one with the 2 chip. Alright, well, there's 3 ready. This one? Yeah, this one I did. Okay. This next one, this one's so nasty. I can't believe I didn't wash that before. And it looks like it needs to go upstairs and get washed. I don't know what's on there. Looks like nicotine.
The Caking Dom Wars. I just realized something. Who gave Splinter, Shredder, and the Turtles guns?
Oh, that's not a good idea. They shouldn't have guns. That's not really a ninja thing to do.
Tiki Party. Ninjas would definitely have guns if they existed back then.
That's true. They're just there to get the job done. They don't care what tools they use to do it.
The Kingdom Wars. Shredder was in Modern Warfare 2 2022.
Without Shredder, we can't have sliced. We can have little cheese bits for our tacos. Thank you, Shredder.
Onai Densetsu.
Single chip.
Someone was eating Cheetos with that one.
Look at that. We've got five of them. And how many boards do we have here? We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more boards to make. We have 1 done, so we have 8 total boards. That doesn't make sense. I've put together 3, haven't I? Now I'm confused. We have this one. Oh. Yep, that's the one I just did. We have this one here. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 3 done. I ordered 10 boards. They gave me 11 boards. I guess, thanks? I didn't count the boards beforehand. But yeah, we have 3 done. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, look at that. Okay.
The Kingdom Wars.
Yay, I guess?
With this blueprint pack, you can kill with the power of smiley faces.
Can I kill with the power of love? The power of love. Or you can just go back in time with that. Power of love just lets you go back in time. Power of love is a curious thing. Makes you go back in time to make out with your mom. Wait, I mean,
The Kingdom Wars.
that's not right.
I believe that's a different pack.
Ah. That's the Valentine's Day pack. We'll start with this guy. We'll clean him out. He was the nasty one. We'll see if we can get him not looking like he's been, like, smoking for 30 years. I don't know. Does that show up on there how nasty that is? I don't know. But it's not clean at all. Makes you a young man, right? I know. Do they have a Back to the Future crossover?
Tiki Party. Smiley faces are a double-edged sword. They can look friendly or like the kind of emoji that would hide a knife behind the back. Smiley face. Onai Densetsu. It's OEM.
I see what you did there. Yeah, let's get this thing scrubbed off. Do I want to get my... I'm going to go upstairs and get some more microfiber cloths. I don't have to keep on like getting paper towel residue on everything. It's already looking better. Oh, that came off with just the first few scrubs. Spoke too soon. There's some nasty stuff in this thing. I did get the correct capacitors to fix those power supplies, so we can do that later too. I think Dank is enjoying his 32X, so he's not visiting us right now. He ran into some issues with the sound not working with the 32X cables he got, and I'm thinking they just didn't have it hooked up right. I showed him some tricks on how to get around that. My gosh, so much junk. Wish I had a microscope so you can see all the grime. The more I think about it, the more I think once I get paid for these controllers, when I get them out to people and get the monies and stuff, I will get a camera. Maybe, I don't know. I still haven't got my bill for my surgery. So I gotta finish. I get distracted on thinking about things I want to do instead of things I need to do. What I like to do is this all the time. All dirt, ever dirt. We can knock out these controllers already.
Wait, what's wrong with your one slot? Tiki Party. It's often just skin cells. In fact, the fuzz you find on the floor, despite looking gray, it's mostly all cells.
Well, this also had a bunch of nicotine stains on it too. My one slot works fine in normal cartridges, but it doesn't want to use my Neo SD card. It will mess up and give me faults constantly. I might have to go in there and maybe pry the pins closer again. Maybe they got too stretched out. I don't know. But I gotta figure out how to get my stereo hooked up to the 2 slot because it doesn't have the same plug that this machine has. Like this one has a plug that goes straight into the speakers.
Setsu. That's probably the Terra Onion card.
Yeah. Well, it works fine in the 2 slot. It just hates my first, and it's the first version Neo Geo 2. It's a really big long board. So I'm thinking that has something to do with it too. Terra Onion is not the best in quality. At least that I've ran into. They really suck at anything customer
Tiki
service.
Party. The plot of Jurassic Park was that they found preserved dino DNA from a mosquito inside amber. They probably would find our DNA anywhere.
Right. It's hard to find dandruff for dino dandruff nowadays.
Onai Densetsu. They are not a great company, and yet I hear the first revisions have issues. Don't go bending pins. It's Def the card.
Yeah, I won't go bending the pins then. I'll wait. Like I said, it works in the second generation. Or the 2 slot. Without a problem. But again, I think it's they just didn't make a good revision of the of their card for it to work properly. Alright, well that looks better than it did before. I don't know if you can tell. It still has some little dark spots, but nothing like you did beforehand.
Onai Densetsu. The Long Dong MV ones use different chipset than others, that's why you have issues.
Ah, okay. That's probably it then. Yeah, because I asked a few people on like different forums, and they're like, "It's your controller port." I'm
Tiki
like,
Party.
"It's not my port."
Although the species of mosquitoes they showed in Jurassic Park didn't feed from blood, and DNA wouldn't have been able to be recovered from it. But I saw that they created a mouse lately in order to revive the woolly mammoth.
Well, don't they have a frozen mammoth though? Because the mammoth was almost complete when they found it frozen.
Tiki Party. These people try to bring back species that ate several times what an elephant eats a day, but can't keep the population of elephants stable.
I don't know if it's the same people.
Onai Densetsu. Backbit is making a new flash card. It loads everything super fast.
Who is it? I've never heard of Backbit.
New Neo Flash card.
I heard of Darksoft's card, and I heard of Terra Onions, but I didn't know. I've not heard of Backbit. Okay.
Onai Densetsu. It supposes to be released next month. Pre-orders have been live for weeks.
What else have Backbit made? Like I said, I've never heard of them. Have they done anything else? I'm kind of leery about buying an expensive flash card off a company that just started up and this is their first device. It's like buying a Super Sega. Or what was it? That Super Sega thing that guy is like, yeah, I used the pre-order money to buy me a
Onai Densetsu.
Lamborghini.
Backbit makes a flash card that's like an all-in-one for old 8-bit computers.
Ah, okay. I bought an 8-bit computer flash card that uses a Pico in it. I've not messed with it yet.
Onai Densetsu. LOL Super Sega.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I gotta shut down because Sega yelled at me. Sega said you just can't use the S or use Sega in the name. They didn't say you couldn't make the machine. And all you were doing was doing the same thing. I think he was just using the Mr. framework. That's why he never showed him playing a Dreamcast game.
Onai Densetsu. It's now a SPGA.
Didn't it get canceled though? Didn't he cancel it altogether, or is it still a thing? I don't know. That guy seems shady, so that's one of those things that I would not buy until it's actually in the market. No pre-ordering money would be going to him.
Tiki Party. S3GA. Onai Densetsu. I stopped following weeks ago.
We're not saying you're shady, but okay, we're saying you're shady.
Onai Densetsu. That PCB was SP laughable.
I didn't even see the PCB that he showed. Was it that bad? These, I think, are already washed buttons. I think I washed the buttons and just didn't bother washing the shell. Buttons look good. Yeah, everything else in here looks like I cleaned it. I guess I saw the shell and I'm like, I'm not bothering with that thing right now. He's nasty. Everyone else is cleaned. Even the L and R buttons. Alright, cool. Are you cool like that? Yeah, I'm cool like that. Alright. Here we go. Let's get this guy away! Alright. Alright, time for stinkiness. So what I could probably do is save these PCBs and offer to fix my other people's Super Nintendo controllers that might be broken or having problems with the PCBs themselves. I'll have them as backups. Alright. Oh, there's the stink. There's that stink. The smell... The smell is like going into an 80-year-old's house that still has like the same furniture that they've had since, you know, they moved into the house 90 years ago. That was handed down from their parents. That, like, just old smell. I don't know how else to describe it. But more prominent. Alright. That went well. That was quicker. That was a quicker picker-upper. Beautiful. Alright. We'll put him up here. I'll grab the next one. I didn't clean the screws out. Oh well. We'll do that later. Alright, we'll try to do it like this. We'll do it like this. There we go. You're in there. Now I'm just gonna get this guy underneath here to hold it in place. Sure, that looks legit. All right. There we go. Ain't got much to say. 'Cause I've seen better days. I'm in a job, I'm in a place. I've seen better days. And the bottom dropped out. Wow. I'll be pointed that way. What are you doing there, buddy? Come on. I'll be that guy. Ah, you're being that guy. Alright, you pulled it out. You got one job. Be a helper hand. And what do? You take. What I can't do it anymore. Okay. Come on. Alright, fine. One at a time. Alright. Ha! They're in. Kept falling out. There we go. That easy. Ah. You just stay in there. Okay. You hold the board there. Alright. Finally. That took less time. I'll figure out the best way to do these things eventually. And we'll knock them out like Mama said to do. Okay. I will move chip over there. All right. Flip it around. Get it straight. Looks better. Let's give it a little bit of flux. Just a dink-a-dab will do ya. And alright. He looks on there. Let's go ahead and just start like a glove. Alright, get the magnifier here. Make sure we're on there.
Richard Henry.
Everyone's
That
there.
toothbrush looks rough. What the heck did you eat this morning? Richard Henry. What the heck did you eat this morning?
Yeah, well, it was something black and nasty tasting. But it's alright. I found a better use for my toothbrush. Until tomorrow. I mean, you can't afford more than one toothbrush. One and done deal. Alright. We go. We got our chip on. We've got our LNR button on. We got our controller wire plug ready. Let's do this thing. How's it going, Richard? Richie! Get these guys in here. We got the power button on this side. We'll get this thing put together. We'll get it tested. Then we'll start. What time do we have? It's 11:22. Yeah, I could probably get a couple. I'll go upstairs and check on Lily, and then I will be back down after that, and I'll bring some more fiber cloths down. That way
Richard Henry. It's going good. Just chilling on the couch eating leftover cold pizza and avoiding doing laundry. Richard Henry. And avoiding doing laundry.
Definitely the laundry thing. Alright, we got the buttons in. We got the membranes on. Yeah, if I was a nerd, well, I'm a nerd. If I was a nerd that had money to dispose of, let's try that. I would definitely get the clear Nintendo, Super Nintendo controller case for these things. They look so cool. Get some clear buttons, that way you can see the PCB. Show off the nerdiness. But they were like an extra $30. That's a bit much. Bit much to add on top, I guess.
Onai Densetsu. I guess they really need the money.
Yeah. I mean, I really think it's cool that they're making new shells for things, but God, they're so expensive. I just can't. I would love to get a clear shell for my Nintendo, or my Sega Genesis, but I don't want to spend. I think they wanted $115 for it. All right.
Richard Henry. What is it about the Gamecom port of Resident Evil 2 that lives rent-free in my head? That's what I'm looking for next weekend at Arcade Expo.
Oh, that's
Are
next
you going?
weekend. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we need to go. Do you not have? Oh, I've got a. Do I have an extra copy of Resident Evil? No, I don't have an extra copy of Resident Evil. I've got some other games. Um, I'm going to use my television. Do with this one here, and then we'll turn this one off. There we go. Um, I'll use my computer. Okay, so already my up button is not working. Yeah. See if anything else is not working. There's a lot of buttons not working.
Richard Henry. I think I may only go on Friday just because Saturday is so crowded and everything is already picked over by Saturday.
Yeah, and I don't get off work until late on Friday. So this one, I'm not getting up, left, select, Y. None of those are working. The buttons themselves feel good, so I'm wondering if it's a chip. Alright, let's go look at the chip again. It might be the chip was just bad on that one. But I thought we got all these working, so that doesn't make sense. Let me go check resistor maybe. I have to see what my... So the resistors are just for the latches and stuff like that, so your controller...
Densetsu. How dare you not work for the controller master?
Right? You have one job to do, sir. Excuse me, sir. Alright. Pretty sure. Oh, alright. Get the magnifier out here again. We get the pick out. I'm gonna try to move the pins, but I don't think they're gonna move. I think they all. Anything shorted?
ONI Densetsu. Tronics fix.
This first one doesn't look great. Let me touch him up. Look good. The buttons themselves, so I don't think there's a chance that all these buttons all have the same problem. I'm thinking that they all have something in common. Let me see. So this one goes in the top chip here. Where's this one going? It's going over, up through here. Can't see it. I think it's on that chip. That pin right there. Let me also touch up the capacitor. Possibly I was shorted behind that capacitor. That looks better. Resistors are good. Yep, alright. I have faith that was the issue. This controller worked before. I put it in my working pile. The bad ones I had out over here. Maybe it was a bad one that I accidentally put back in. That means I gotta change the chip off and make another one. Oh well. That's why I need to get the chips from you, my friend. Get these things working. Okay. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I turned off my Super Nintendo. That was dumb. Well, at least I can tell if the up and down's working really fast. Or the up, yeah, yep. Yeah, down worked. Select didn't.
Oh, and I Densetsu. I mostly have regular NES chips.
Oh, like making them for computer games? Old computers? I don't know if I ran into any bad chips on that. Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, and I Densetsu. Yeah. I only have 1 or 2 SNES chips.
It's still not going up. Still didn't fix anything that was broken. So select, left, right, start. Yeah, just down. Alright, so that chip is definitely messed up. Crap. Let me take a look at something here. Oh, now you're mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Alright, let's go and look on the interwebs. That's an yes controller. Alright, we'll go ahead and share this screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Hold on. We'll add it here. We will go to browser. We'll go to Chrome. That's not exactly what I wanted to cancel. Wrong kind of browser extension. Delete. Try that again. I need web window capture. There we go. Chrome. Chrome. Alright. Put it right there. Alright, so we need to look at controller port. Okay, we have all that. Tells us our read signals. That tells it how it does the mouse, card connector. Here we go. Oh, that's a CDC chip. Well, that didn't tell me the actual controller, like where the pins go on the chip. This is the controller port. We got that part. Unless it's one of the data. Well, we got the data in the latch. Let's see. Controller. Maybe we gotta look up chip. Maybe that'll show me more. Back to where I was just at. iFixit probably won't have this much information. Yeah, that's just going to show me how to take it apart. Well, that's good. I didn't know how to do that. DigiKey, you're not going to have anything I need, but thanks for offering. Okay, how about controller logic? There we go. We're at 5. The controller logic. There we go. That's what I want. So we have data latch, data logic, high-low. So we have problems with select. We have 3, 5, 6, 7. We have those clock cycles. And what's the other one that doesn't work? Y. So we have Y, select, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 not working. I mean, I'm wondering if maybe I just didn't get the micro switches on there right. There's nothing connecting those certain buttons. So maybe we got something else wrong. Let's go take a look at it again back at the bench. Stop bench, stop bench, stop bench. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop the screws over here. Don't lose any. Alright. So double check this wire, but I don't think there was any breaks or anything in this. And I don't think that we'd have any button presses if the wire was cut. Alright. Let's take a closer look at the actual solder joints of the buttons. These were good. Bad, 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 bad. don't want to blame the chip. There might still be something wrong with it. Let's see, we're going into... Alright, so this should be... Hmm. All the... I'm going to read the chip. I'm thinking it's just a chip. Trying to... Well, that'll be quick to do. We'll just take another chip off and see what we get. Alright, we'll pry these up again, make sure they're all good. All the pads are on there. Okay, well, crap. Well, let's do that. Let's grab one of the other controllers here. I guess I can try the controller or the cable. Yeah, we'll do that first before I take the chip off. We'll just move the cable over. Because this is a snap, crackle and pop right there. Boom. Alright, we'll put a new cable on. I'm not even going to put it back together. I'm just going to plug it in like this. Alright. I took the wrong controller apart because I'm dumb. This is going to work fine. I grabbed the wrong controller from my desk. This one should be a good controller. Yeah, of course, because I grabbed the wrong controller. Can't do that because they're not attached. Oh. Well, you know, if I grab the wrong controller, it's definitely going to work. But I can't have nice things.
Tiki Party. It's like Isma's potions. They are not labeled LUL.
Right.
Well, just use this potion.
Hit him on the head. Okay. Well, I still got the controller cable out. That's a thing. And we know this one's good. It's like, man, I can't find anything wrong with this controller. Yeah, I guess I couldn't because it's good. Well, I'm glad I double checked the one I've already finished and know that for a fact it's in good shape.
Essence of llama?
Alright, now I need to go find a place to put my controllers that are good, that's done, so I don't grab them again, instead of just leaving them on my computer desk. Alright. Well, now we get to look all over the other one again. Alright. This one's great. This one's good. And this one's good. You guys are good. You come over here. I'm going to put you on top of this table here. There. Good ones are up there. Back! Okay, this is the bad one.
Go get the controller, Kronk. Ah yes, the controller for SNES.
Oh
The
yeah, the
controller
controller.
designed specifically to play on the Nintendo console,
The SNES
the
controller.
SNEScan.
Yeah. What controller was that again? Alright. You over there. Come on out. Alright. Let's check these again. Now that I checked that other one out so thoroughly, do the same thing to this guy I just did to that one. Okay. Meter. Okay, so we'll just do it the same way because I was able to test it by using here and checking. Check the diodes internally. Yeah. None of those. Alright. And we'll kind of do a little pry test to make sure none of the ones that are not working pad is coming loose. And I need the corners. Come on, my microscope. Yeah. Oh, look at that. He is loose. Alright. Oh my gosh. See, I like it when things are broken. Like it when it's obviously I freaking messed up soldering. Instead of a bad chip. Because I can fix this soldering issue. Yeah, that I can live with that. Okay. Yes. Slay, girlfriend. That didn't need to work, I hope. Come on. Get on there. Okay. Alright, let's see if they're all attached now. So first off, we have you, which was not attached. Just came loose right away. Good. You're still loose in that corner. I think this is the one I tried to use the other soldering iron on, and I decided I didn't like the soldering iron for these, and this is probably why. Okay. Okay, let's go try it now. Okay, back in here. We can't do the full test because I don't have the L and R buttons hooked up. I just have them pad. Look, better when things are soldered down. Alright, cool. Yay! Not a bad chip. Woo! Put it back together. Let's see here. Well, troubleshooting me doing shoddy workmanship. Guess it's still okay. We got it working. Hooray! Wonder if Rich is still watching. Probably went and actually started doing his laundry. Alright, we got this fixed. Four controllers down. I bought parts for 6 more controllers, but we have an extra pad left. Okay. Alright, back to the testing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh, yeah. Yay! Let's see here. What's some of the fun hacks they have on here? I wonder if they just put the blood back in it, or like they just changed it gray. Developed by software. Oh yeah, actually. I like not used to playing this on Super Nintendo. This is definitely a Genesis game I played. It's weird playing on a different controller.
Scorpion wins.
Alright, well, there we go.
Wins.
They actually did put blood in it. And it's not just sweat flowing off that's red.
Scorpion.
Yeah, it still hurts going through your hand, doesn't it, jerk? Okay, there we go. Alright, there. We got 4 controllers down. I got, I ended up finding the Freedom Stick, the controller itself, but it does not connect to the RF on this. And I'm wondering if, is there a chip that should be matching? I've not really messed with them much. So I'm gonna go look at this thing. Just because I don't have enough time to do another controller. I don't want to get started on one that I can't finish. At least on the boards. I get in the groove and I'm like, don't want to stop believing. I'll hold on to that feeling. Alright, so it does have a resistor there. Goes on like this. Should be coming in through here. Huh. Hey, look at that. There's my wife. I knew she'd be calling soon. Hello.
Hey, you want Jimmy John's?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll see you in a little.
Alright. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Biff Bandersnatch. Meredith, it's Douglas.
So, what do we have in... So this has all the RF stuff.
Tiki Party. Did she say Domino's? Tiki Party. Doritos.
We're doing Jimmy John's. Domino's sounds good too. Fine with some pizza. Come on. Get out there. Alright, there we go.
Biff Bandersnatch. Jungle Jimmy John's. Restream.io. Congratulations. You
There's a
received 100
Jungle
messages
Gems.
today with Restream chat.
There's a Jungle Gems grocery store nearby. So I kind of got them just confused. What do we... So I'm wondering if it's this guy right here that changes our frequencies. Alright, let's measure the resistance across that. And then we'll see if there's another one inside. .393. Alright. Now let's open up the controller. So we have another adjustable. Go ahead and move Q. Over to there. Yay, I don't want to take off feet. Did I take off sticker? Nope, no take off sticker either. I'm safe to turn off the soldering stuff. Not gonna do any more of that today. Yeah. If I turn it off now, I won't forget it. I've gone upstairs and forgot all my soldering stuff on. And that's not good. Shouldn't have done that. You're just a boy. That's right. This also tells us how nice quality these are internally. They got a nice click to them. Oh, I've already got that one. This is our last one. Fine, don't come off. See if I care. Hey. Hello again. That was quick.
Now that I'm pulling into the complex, how about Chipotle instead?
Okay. Let's do that instead. Hi. I love you. Bye.
Bit Bandersnatch.
Chipotle instead.
Chip Pot Ellie.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at those switches. Those are arcade switches. With some hair in it. But arcade switches, nevertheless.
Tiki Party. Wow, never saw those. Bit Bandersnatch. Doug getting the biggest bean burrito supremo.
Wow, we end up getting like a burrito bowl and a tortilla on the side, and then we just share it because it's freaking too big for one person. All right, so we have. Here's our IR butt stuff. I'm not sure what controls the IR. Gosh, can you blob those solder things anymore on that chip? Bet it says red shot here. Because that was also inside of this. And I'm wondering if those... that's our IR receiver and IR transmitter chips. Weird resistor setup. So does this resistor here, our dial resistor, go to the red shot chip? I don't think it does. Let's go plug it back in again. I want to see. I wonder if this one was getting any power at all. You know, I have the case off, then I don't have to worry about if it's aiming right. wanted to look up and see how RF stuff works. Personally, I've not looked into it much. Anyway, come back here.
Onai Densetsu. Look at that fancy controller.
Oh no, I want it to work. I should have just paid the $5 more and got the one with the receiver with it. But I'm like, you know what? Let's see if we can get this receiver to work. That sounds like more fun than just buying a working controller. Says weirdos like me. And last screw, where are you? Here it is. Okay. You know what it also might be? It might be that it doesn't work with the... There we go. Oop. All right. It might be that it just doesn't work with my fancy device here. I'm using the AVS instead of a Nintendo. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Alright, let's see what it does. I can also check power, I guess. Alright. Oh, I need to put the batteries back in. Alright. Come on, big bucks. Maybe I just had a bad line of sight or something to it. Haha! It was bad line of sight! It worked for a second. Hold on. Turn off.
Onai Densetsu. Duh.
It worked for a second and then it stopped. I was able to scroll down too. Come on, IR plane. Here comes the airplane. Meow. Well, that at least shows that the... I need to reset this.
Onai Densetsu. I think you used the force.
I think I did too. Oh no. We also moved down too. Alright. Okay, let me do something else here. There we go. Alright. I've got a top-loading Famcom or a Famcom AV. Let me see what this does. I need some cables.
Tiki Party. I had the one with the red lever in the center.
This one? Alright, this is a third-party AV cables, so I don't know if they work or not. Alright. Once more. I don't know where I put my stuff and I lose it. There we go. Found it. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so it did come on.
Onai Densetsu. Traveling in a fried out Kumbai on a hippie trail, head full of zombie. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast and she said, do you come from a land down under where women glow and men plunder? Can't you hear? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover.
I come from a land down under. You better run. You better take cover. Well, poop on a stick. Oh, there it goes again. Okay. It just has to be in like a
Onai
right
Densetsu.
Right
Trying
position.
to get that Beatles song out of your head.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to take off this metal shroud. Because I've got to be this close. Like sitting on top of it for it to register. And that's if I'm lucky. Alright, let's see here. Let's try sitting further
Tiki
back.
Party. Short-sighted console LUL.
Getting closer, closer. Up and down. Hey, 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 hey. Arise, chicken! Chicken, arise! Yeah, alright. Well, I think I know what I'm going to do to fix this. We'll take off that metal casing. You know, I said I'd need to turn off my soldering stuff? That was a lie. Alright. Let's take off this RF shielding. Not sure what they were thinking with this. Well, now I'll just sit here and enjoy watching little
And
green dots.
Look at that caged beast.
Right?
Tiki party.
Like, I don't know what they were thinking.
Does it use batteries?
This part doesn't. The remote does, but this is using the 5 volts from there. So it could be bad capacitors too. We're already here. We're gonna pop those guys off. What do we need? We need a 1025 and a 110.
Oh, and I Densetsu. That's just like Atari Jaguar.
Alright, what we got here? What was it, 1025 it said? Yeah, 10 volts, 25 volts, 10 microfarads. That's close enough. It's a 35 volt. And then we have a 10100. Also close enough. He's a 16. There we go. He's got beefier caps in him now. Alright. First off, let's use these. That one's already broken off. That makes it easier. How about this side? He's not. Alright. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe. There we go, that part's out. Gonna go through now. You got some more solder on them right here. Alright. There we go. Come on, there. Alright. And there's our little receiver. We have another cap in there too. We got another 1025. Alright then, let me go grab another 1025. Or 10, whatever the heck I grab. As long as it's over 25. Alright, so we'll get these off here real fast. Wait, we have markings? Yeah, okay. Alright. Use one of our 10s. Another 10 right here. All right. We come from a land down under. There you go. Just reminding you, I still have it in my head. Gonna take me away from here. Swinging 1,000 miles. Of course, when you're talking about the land down under, you're talking about Africa, right? Yeah. And we got the 100. Yeah, those two legs. Ew, those caps stink. I think that cap was blown. That was rank. Really, really rank. Pink. Yeah. Alright. Alright, now turning over everything again. I'm not putting the metal cage back on it. We'll give the IR the best chance of receiving. Okay. Oh look, we can now you try my my crappy new camera. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Crappy camera on. And come on. There we go. And Nintendo on. Controller on. It still needs to be all up in this business. Maybe it's not the maybe it's the controller itself, not the IR. I mean, he's got 2 LEDs in there, blasting away. What time is it? She's gonna be here any minute. I don't have time for the controller. These are new batteries. I've got that. I made sure that was new. I'm wondering, do I have too much interference down here? Just gonna turn on the turbo and see when it hits. Look, see I changed the cameras and you can't see me now.
Tiki Party. Do you have reflective metallic surfaces around it?
I do not. Well, they had that cage of that. I turned off the wrong one again. There. All right. Think that would work? Are you talking about around the receiver or the transmitters?
Onai Densetsu. It would survive EMP.
Starting the game. New game. Okay, so yeah.
Tiki Party. 1 THA lets you press any button.
So the problem I'm running into right now is that I just need to find where.
Onai Densetsu. Where's the any key?
Can't find it. Somewhere on this button. Maybe. I don't think. Okay. Maybe it's. Let's try this. Maybe it needs to be in the dark corner. Let's try putting it back in its shell.
Tiki Party. I see some sun reflection next to it.
Yeah, let's put it back in its shell. This turtle power coming out of its shell here. Can't be doing that. Let's... Okay. Turele power. Oh, there's my wife. Go. All right. Here's that. Ew. How did I lose my screwdriver already? I think this one will work. Is that too fat? Too fat. Okay, I'll be up in a moment. I gotta finish putting it together. So the shorter one, long one goes up front. Okay. Long up front, short in the back. This is like, maybe. I thought this was a, maybe it's not. Maybe it's short up front, long in the back. Yeah, it's definitely that. What is that called? Where you got the party in the back and business in the front? Yeah, that's what it's got. Alright. That. Let's see if this works better when it's inside of its casing. Then we'll do it a full test. Hold that in there, Sega. Alright. Ah, there we go. Haha! Yeah, so just didn't like the fact that it was yeah. They have the start and select backwards, by the way. Starts on the left and selects on the right. But now it's doing both controllers at once. So the start and select is both controllers, but the directional pad changes. That's interesting. They didn't make the start and select button switchable, but it's definitely registering it now. How about our turbo? Turbo tastic.
Setsu. They can't even spell America correctly.
They had to put a C in front of America. It used to be called the French stick, but when it came to America, it's the freedom stick. We couldn't have French fries or French toast or not even the French controller. We needed the freedom fries and the freedom toast and the freedom controller. America! It's what we call freedom. Alright, guys. Lunch is here. Stomach is grumbling. I got a rumbly in my tumbly. And his name is Minky Poodle. Minky Poodle. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. And we got a couple more controllers done. We got what? 4 done. We'll get the next 4 done tomorrow, next week, hopefully. And there'll be much rejoicing. Hooray! So you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming in, or day, or morning.
See ya.
And see ya.